Club 50 Sports right back at you. We were shocked last week when we heard that Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis were swapped. Lakers, Mavericks had a underlying deal that nobody heard of, and we woke up to news that nobody could have fathomed would ever happen. It happened, and something else unfortunate happened. What was that unfortunate thing that happened? Anthony Davis injured in his Mavs debut. I think was that first or second game? That was his first game.
Yeah.
So he's expected to miss extended time. Manny just previously told me, so he's looking at about a month, which kind of puts the Mavs in a pretty bad predicament, kind of backs them into a bit of a corner. So my question to you, does this spell doom for the Dallas Mavericks and their playoff hopes?
100%, Adam. Nico Collins, if I was him, I wanna leave the house, to be honest with you, because I know that some fans might be looking for him today to crucify him. It's unfortunate, but this is what you traded for. Unfortunately, AD, this is his story. He gets injured. He's very injury prone. Every year he gets nicked up. And it's unfortunate for the Mavs, but this injury will put them out the playoffs. They're already in the eighth seed in a very tough West Conference. Um, Kyrie is nicked up. Williams is nicked up. Their other big. Adam, they're not making the playoffs. Nico Collins, man, let's plan for next season.
Nico Harrison.
Yeah, Nico Harrison. Let's plan for next season because your season is already done. They're not making the playoffs, Adam. Is it? This is it right here. It's unfortunate. What do you say, Adam?
Man, this is kind of what happens when you trade for a player who's 6 years older than the guy who you traded away, and has a history of ailments. It's unfortunate. It's something that I don't think that anybody who enjoys watching basketball would have ever wished for. And he had like 26 points in his debut. The guy was balling out. He was having a really, really good game. And what we expected from this duo, 26, 16, and 7 is what his stat line was that game. At the time, before the abductor injury, Nico Harrison was looking like a genius because we got to put it how it is. This was a win now move for the Dallas Mavericks. This was a guy who brought size. This was a guy who brought defense, which is a lot of what the Dallas Mavericks were lacking, inside presence. And, you get people who talk about, oh, well, you're losing this amount in scoring. Anthony Davis ain't chopped liver. This guy can score the basketball. You know what I mean? If in case no one noticed, the only issue is we're going through what we've gone through for quite a bit of his career. He's managed to stay healthy over the last couple of years with the Los Angeles Lakers, and it just so happens once he switches locations, the injury bug comes back to bite him, and that's unfortunate. If Kyrie is not able to hold this team up for the next month or for the foreseeable future until he gets healthy, if they don't make the playoffs, I definitely agree. He's going to need to enhance his security detail because he's not going to be able to walk outside in Dallas. Everybody was shocked by the trade of Luka, and let's just be honest. The fans were not happy at all.
No,
the fans were not happy at all, and they had no time to kind of embrace the possibility of this. Like there was no There was no leaks. There was no nothing. This was just a under the table. One friend calling another friend, "Hey, listen, you want to trade?" It was kind of like fantasy football or fantasy basketball. One guy calls another guy, and then next thing you know, everybody else sees a trade pending on their on their Yahoo app, and everybody's like, "What?
Yeah,
What? What?
that's how I
What
feel.
happened? What happened here is pretty unfortunate. The Dallas Mavericks had a chance to make a deep run in the playoffs with Anthony Davis, but if they do make the playoffs and Anthony Davis is able to come back healthy, Manny, I will say, um, I still think that I still think that they have a good chance to be able to push because they are a team that's ready to win right now.
All right, guys, let us know if the Mavs will make the playoffs this year or they're not going to make the playoffs. Let us know, guys. And Love with You Sports will be right back. Stay tuned.